Alright, so I figured I'd kind of like simulate a fight. Basically kind of give you an idea of like, exactly how you'll be playing it in the moment. So, so one of the things you can do is you can set up kind of up here. This is not a bad spot at all. Uh, so this is really good, especially if they're playing like a Ryan Zarya type comp or something that like can't really contest you on high ground too well. So what you can do is like as you hear them coming through here, drop down here, farm alt charge, and then like bubble. They use cooldowns on you. You bubble, and then if they break your bubble, you're out. You're back, and then you come back here or something. Or like you could come here. You could like jump over here if your healers are playing low ground. You could if your healers are playing in the ship, and you can like maybe even jump up here or something. But basically get back to line of sight of your healers. That's something you need to be really conscious of, just as a main tank in general, is LOS of your supports, like where your support's playing, because the way you should play it, your supports shouldn't come to you. You should come to your supports, and like, whenever they're playing, because usually, I mean, if they're positioned where they should be positioned. Um, all right, but then let me talk more about the fight that kind of broke down a little bit. So you had the Ana kind of, I think she took this path right here, like she went along here, basically this way. So the way you probably should have been playing the fight is playing a little bit back here, because they're playing dive, so you're not trying to get early poke damage, so you don't want to get poked down as much. So you kind of want to play back, play safe, but just like kind of peek it, like jump up a little bit, just play kind of sneaky, And then so you'll see the Ana coming, so you'll try to set up dives with your team. So say like, do you guys see Ana back right, or like Ana below ship, or Ana front side ship or something, like below front side ship. Just like general areas that will give people a chance to like kind of see where the Ana is, and then you're not going to jump in. You're going to kind of drop down around here or like here. Basically, if she's within like this radius or whatever, or even if she comes this way, even better, because then you can start here, and starting on these little high grounds is really advantageous. Um, so yeah, and then you'll use your bubble, use your cooldowns, take damage, whatever, and then you jump out either like here, if you're honest here, or like yeah, wherever they're standing basically. Um, Let's see. Is there any tech that I want to show with this primal one while I have it? I mean, no, I don't think there's really like any important text here now. But basically, the way you want to be using primals for the most part right now is, I mean, if you see big boot plays, like go for it. If you see big like carry plays, go for it for sure. But for the most part, you're gonna be wanting to use it so you could like highly overextend. So for instance, it allows you, say their Ana's playing really safe or something, but she's like alone, like all the way back here. It allows you to just like, you can jump in. If you get peeled back, if they come on you, you just primal and you play to live. You don't, unless, or you play to kill the Ana. If you can kill the Ana, sure, but usually you want to get a couple flails if they peel hard enough and then like get out. So it's kind of just like a mechanism to give you an extra 1,000 health so you can hard commit to things for the most part. Alright, well, I think that's all I have to say.